So, Donald. I'm not even sure where to start. It's been that bad a week for him. I mean, he threatened Hillary. He basically threatened Hillary with assassination, and the media went apeshit over that for about 3.5 minutes. The calls to drop him from the ticket have been coming from everywhere. I mean, he's just a mess in the polls. There is not a poll that I have seen where he is not hemorrhaging support. I mean, hemorrhaging. He's losing. Well, he comes in fourth with black voters. That means he's behind both Jill Stein and the Libertarian candidate Gary Johnson. To come in fourth, you got to be there. I mean, he's suffering with Hispanics. He's suffering with Asians. He's suffering with women, and he's suffering with white voters. I mean, he's fallen off a cliff. And the Washington Post did this deposition. They went back and they found it, and they found the whole deposition, and they released this article basically where the lawyers laid the trap for him, and he lied 30 times. He has this habit of overstating everything. He said, I was a 50% partner in this real estate venture. And so they finally produced a piece of paper, put it in front of Mr. Trump, and said, Mr. Trump, were you a 50% partner or a 30% partner? And Trump said 30%.
He can't stop himself, can he? I saw an interview on Channel 4 with a former Republican senator. Forgive me, I can't remember his name. But
Gordon Humphrey.
Oh, that was the one.
I saw the same one.
He said he said he was he said he's a nutcase. He used the word nutcase. He's mentally unbalanced nutcase. And this was a Republican senator, former senator.
Yeah.
And they want to get rid of him. Basically, he's an embarrassment, isn't he?
We'll talk about all the people that he's lost. I mean, but this has been an enormous disaster for brand Trump. A lot of people assumed he was just doing this for public relations purposes, but 61% of voters are less impressed with Trump's business expertise as opposed to 31% who are more, as a result of what they've seen in this campaign. And footfall at his hotels and golf courses have just fallen off. I mean, his real estate has so badly underperformed, which is supposedly what it is. They said that if he had put the money that he put into real estate into the stock market, he'd have a fortune over $6 billion US. And then his non-real estate ventures, like Trump Steaks and Trump Water and Trump this, have all failed. So he's not the self-made man he claims to be. I mean, he got 100 to 300 million from his dad to get started, and his failures resulted in 4 bankruptcies.
What about the tax return? He hasn't.
We'll come to that in a second. But I mean, where's this great businessman? Is this the guy you want to put in charge of the U.S. economy, essentially?
I think one of the most dangerous things is, as this continues, he's going to realize more and more that this is going down the toilet, and he's going to continue to say things like, if I lose, a lot of people are not going to be happy. You know what I mean? It's like throwing out that rhetoric to say, to his low information followers, this is your cue to start going ballistic. And I think he could really dangerously ramp up the rhetoric to try and push his supporters into some kind of violent acts.
Yeah, it's truly insane what we're seeing coming out of